Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and paranoid paragliders. I am Speedyard, and this is Just Cause 2. As part of our ongoing mission to smoke Baby Panay out into the open, we're going to be lending the factions a hand. Do you remember the BP oil spill a couple of years ago? Prepare to realize all your fantasies of vengeance against Big Oil. We are going to attack an oil rig in a fighter jet that we stole. I mean, shouldn't they have some sort of system for dealing with that? You know, people hijacking fighter jets on the runway? Shouldn't they have caught on by now? Well, no one ever said the forces of evil were known for intelligent security practices. Whatever the case, we're in a fighter jet, and now we have an unlimited arsenal of missiles and mini-cannons with which to lay waste to the wicked. Let's scoot on ahead and deal with our oil drilling friends.
Now, destroy it, comrade!
As I explained way back early in our journey here on Panau, Panauan fighter jets are one of the more useless examples of military hardware, due to that fatal flaw of needing to fly directly at the thing they are shooting at. We could try dodging and looping back around to attack the rig, but believe me, it is incredibly tedious and boring. It's a far better idea to rub some more salt in the wound we're dealing and just steal more of their stuff to kill them with.
Burn, baby, burn.
What I've done so far would have taken a ridiculously long time to accomplish with a fighter jet. It's nothing I care to try.
Half is gone. Now take out the rest.
Communists! It's always destroy this, kill that, revolution now! Can't they just take some time to appreciate the smell of burning petroleum wafting up from explosions blossoming in the softness of the twilight? In America, we take the time to appreciate our explosions.
An honored soldier of the revolution. You scar the face of Panay's government.
Hey lady, don't overdo it. Now, let's see what the Ular's got for us.
Fouiche! There is this little punk who refuses to pay his due to me. Today his monthly shipments are on the road in this area. Take them out and teach him a lesson, la.
Now, they expect us to use a motorcycle or hijack a car and run up alongside the convoy and plant C4 on and blow it up, da-da-da. But I know better than them. They're racists. A pass on their plans. I brought a helicopter. I'm going to fly alongside the convoy and lay waste to it with my missiles and my miniguns. The many perks of siding with the forces of good include, but are not limited to, piloting high-powered attack helicopters at rapid velocities and devastating evildoers with an arsenal of weapons which might otherwise be in severe contravention of international law. The forces of good also have an excellent dental plan. Furthermore, as a good guy, I am required to attack my enemies in the most cinematic way I can possibly contrive. Hence, we have flown on ahead so that we might lower ourselves abruptly into their field of view, their last sight, that of our rockets blazing down upon them in righteous hell fury, purging Panau of their pernicious panderings. I love my job. Listen, how many helicopters have we blown up by this point? And yet they keep coming. On another note, this truck is full of poison candy en route to an orphanage.
Excellent. I think that gentleman got the point all right.
Don't mess with the orphans, man. They're under my protection. I am contractually obligated to make flashy entrances. It's true.
Roads, Scorpion, are the bloodstream of the roaches. But the government troops are trying to cut off our main arteries and bleed us dry by blowing up our main distribution roads. You must stop them and disarm any bombs before they explode. Help us keep the roaches' blood pumping, friend.
One great thing about this game is how varied the missions are. There's a lot of variety, and generally the missions are a lot of fun. Of course, I guess they can't all be exciting pyrotechnic displays of cinematic awesomeness. But the best thing about this game is that you can make them that way. You just requires a bit of creativity, such as with the Ulars. I went out of my way to find an airport and hijack a helicopter to pilot against those orphan-hating trucks. And there are 100 other ways to flavor each and every mission with its own delectable spice of destruction. And also justice. For instance, right here, instead of just getting on a fresh motorcycle instead of, one that has its tires blown out, I could have called up the black market, that is, our friend Tom Sheldon, and ordered a small airplane. Took off on the highway, carefully avoiding everything, because you've seen how those things kind of fly out of nowhere. And I could have actually flown to the next location. I could have actually gone straight up there and come straight down and bombed my entire airplane into the installation. Instead, I got this little motorcycle, and it's slow, so let's just use the parachute. Riveting gameplay, people. Don't blink. You don't want to miss this. I'm flying a parachute. Up and down, up and down. You want to see this. Okay, I'll admit it. It's not the most exciting of missions. We've done a lot of better ones than this. I mean, most of the time they're, explosions! But yeah, most of the time they're explosions. And in this one, we're actually deactivating bombs, which is not quite as interesting as things blowing up.
Good work, Scorpio. You have disarmed half the bombs, but half is not enough.
Alright, I guess this calls for a little intervention.
Good work, Doctor. Now the blood of the roaches will flow freely again.
Oh, I can assure you, creepy old mafioso, I'll see to it personally. Well, my friends, the same old song must be sang once more. We are but one more step to bringing down Baby Panay, liberating Panau forever. I will see you there.